All right, now we're going to isolate that SCM or sternocleidomastoid. The patient is going to be lying supine with their head supported on the table, and we're going to have her turn to the right so we can test that left SCM or sternocleidomastoid. We're going to be standing or seated at the head facing the patient. We're going to have one hand placed on that temporal area just above the ear for the resistance. So that's where you're going to be applying your resistance. A grade 5 is going to be a patient's going to complete the available range of motion, and you're going to be able to take strong resistance. That SCM tends to be strong, so it's going to be difficult to break the patient a lot of times. So again, you're going to want them to laterally flex that. So you take them through that available range so you know how much range they have, and then you know that they know how to do the motion. So go ahead and complete that action for me now. Go ahead and lift that up. Okay, I know she has a 3 for this side SCM. Hold that to when you move you, applying that strong resistance. She doesn't break. So that was being assigned to grade 5. Go ahead and lift that range again. I'm going to apply that moderate resistance, and she yielded, so I'm going to assign it a grade 4. Again, a grade 3 is what we already established with her to complete that available range of motion with no resistance but gravity. Now we're going to take a look at a grade 2. The position of the patient is going to be remaining in supine. The head is going to be supported on the table again. We, of course, are going to be seated or standing at the same position. You want the patient to attempt to roll their head from side to side. Roll your head to the right and to the left, and the partial range of motion is going to be your guideline on this one. So start with your head in neutral here, looking straight at the ceiling, and then just try to turn your head as far as you can to the right and then to the left. And I see here she doesn't have the full range of motion, so I'm going to assign that a grade of 2. A grade of 1 is going to be palpable again. So I'm going to palpate this left SCM and have her look to the right. So go ahead and try to look to the right. And she doesn't have any range of motion here, so I'm going to assign that grade of 1 because I felt a slight contraction at that SCM level. And then a grade of 0 would be no palpable contractile activity.